welcome back to Zevaulia with me, Zeva. I'm gonna be taking you grocery shopping today at an Indonesian traditional market. Yes, you heard it right. But with a catch. So I'm going to be using my zero waste mindset and I'm going to show you what I usually bring. The great thing about going to traditional markets is not really only about the lower prices, and also usually they sell a lot of organic things there because it's straight from the farmers. But the thing that we need to note is that you're really helping the informal economy to flourish. The people, these merchants, they're from certain parts of the society that really needs our help, the larger society's help, and when you purchase directly from these merchants, you're directly helping them to provide income for their families, to feed their children, to feed their spouses and their larger family. Who knows, right? So that is a really valuable thing to think about when you want to diversify the places that you shop, not only at supermarkets but also at traditional markets. So let's get to it and I will show you what I usually prepare for this zero waste traditional market, or in Indonesian we call it pasar experience. First and foremost, I will definitely be bringing my grocery shopping bag. I have a lot of these, but this is one of my recent favorites because my dad recently went to England and he bought me this really cool shopping bag. I am a big Beatles fan and I can't believe I didn't find this when I lived in England. So usually I have my grocery bag and then inside I have this Tupperware container. I can put in various things in here, for example veggies, little size veggies, and fruits, little size fruits if it fits. And I also have this. Usually I put any meat in here, for example fish or chicken, I put it in here. The great thing about these two is that even though that they're made out of plastic, but you can wash them and reuse them, so you only need a few and they can last you for a lifetime, legit. I also have my beeswax wraps, have a couple in there rolled up, so whenever I need wrapping things that don't fit into these two here, I just wrap it up in here. Now for any bigger size fruits, I usually just put them in my grocery bag, so without having the need to wrap it with a beeswax wrap, or you can't put it in here because it's too big, right? And there you have it. These are the things that I usually bring with me whenever I go grocery shopping, and specifically for today when I go to the traditional market, or in Bahasa Indonesia we call it pasar. Hi everyone, so now I have arrived at the traditional market and I'm going to be walking around and showing you what it looks like. It'll be really interesting to see, and then I'm going to choose what to purchase today. And yeah, let's get to it and start shopping. I said I promise you I should be gone. Because you left me with a broken heart. Tried to patch it up, but it's so hard to stop. Promise you'll be gone, 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 gone. Peace, I'm out of here. Sing it. She says she love me, but she don't. Playing my heart just like a repeat of a song. Tried to make it work, but I'm already gone. Told her it's hard to say it, but it's true. Hard to find the words that I'm supposed to say to you. It's time to pack your bags, girl, cause I'm moving on. I said it, she know that I meant it. I gave her all my money, and now that she spent it, she already talking like she moving on. Oh girl, I promise you I should be gone, 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 gone. Okay, I promise you I should be gone, 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 gone. Hey, because you left me with a broken heart. Tried to patch it up, but it's just so hard to stop. Promise you'll be gone, 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 gone. Check it, I say I love her when I do, but she bit my helping hand. What could I do? Sorry doesn't work on me. She's gone, so damn gone to me. I'm back and let's see what I got today from the traditional market or the pasar. So here it is, my zero waste grocery shopping, specifically at the traditional market, or we call it in Indonesia, pasar. So here I bought some squids. I've put it in the Tupperware. This is my protein intake. I will usually wash this in the sink before putting it in the fridge. And then I also got myself a roll of tempeh. This is very fresh tempeh. And then these are some shallots that are wrapped in a beeswax wrap. If you want to know how to make your very own beeswax wrap, you can just go to my channel. The video is there. I will also link the video in the description box down below if you want to see and make it yourself. And then here is the garlic, also wrapped in my homemade beeswax wrap. It's a bit overflowing. I should have bought the bigger beeswax wrap. The merchant or the seller used a rubber band to put it all in place, which is super smart. And then I also got these. This is spring onions. And then here I have a carrot, so it's wrapped in also one of my beeswax wraps. So let me just show you the carrots. Ta-da! Carrots! For the week, mini carrots. And then underneath here in another Tupperware is where I put in the tomatoes that I bought. Ta-da! And that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me virtually today, and I hope you will consider, if you haven't already, to use a zero waste method whenever you grocery shop. See you in the next video.